Well, hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. This is the place that encourages you to trust in and connect with your own inner angelic guidance that's already operating around and within you. So these messages only serve to confirm and affirm the things that you've been shown, the paths you're about to embark upon, and the things you're currently dealing with. I want to encourage you to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It does help the algorithms here. And shouts out to the new subscribers and those who have continued to rock with me. I do appreciate you. So getting into the spirit of October's theme, spooktacular reveals and whatnot, we got a lot of stuff that came through in the pre-shuffle. If you're new, I do all of my shuffles off screen because I don't pull cards. I shuffle, and whatever pops out of my shuffles is what you see, and it can take some time. So for the sake of the length of the video and just for precision's sake, I like to pray and ask Spirit what the specific messages are so we can get to the meat and potatoes. Hopefully you can appreciate that. So without further ado, first card we had that popped out was the Three of Pentacles, and this represents connection, building, collaborating, working together. Sometimes, you know, people use the term third party energy, where there may be more than one person, you know, that you might be intertwined with. If it's a romantic situation, it could be some sort of love triangle. I'm not exactly getting so much that. I just feel that this represents people that you have been trying to connect with, collaborate with, work with. You apply this how it resonates for you, because again, this is a general reading. Energy is fluid. This could be you or the people that you're dealing with. This is just the general story. Find yourself in the timeline where you fit. The reason I say that is because it was clarified in my other deck by the Three of Cups. So there's definitely some friends or some sort of circle or network of people. And it was also followed by the Six of Swords. So I feel like someone, either you or the people that you've been trying to connect with, have decided to move away from this connection, or you have decided to move away from the connection, or there could be some other factor that's causing some sort of drifting away into something else that ultimately is going to serve one or the other better, in a sense. I say that because from the initial shuffle, the Hangman pops out. So these two combined, the Three of Pentacles with the Hangman energy, like, again, this to me just shows that there are some things that you've been wanting to do with certain people that it's just not happening. Things are tied up in the air. There's been a standstill for some time now where it's just not happening. It could be working together on a project, or coming together, like I said, as friends to do something, or whatever the case may be. It's just not happening. Somebody is, I want to say, potentially stalling and maybe even holding out. We have showing up after the Hangman, the Page of Cups. So there could be some sort of delay if you're waiting for someone to approach you, or to offer an olive branch, or to come to you with some sort of, I don't know, cup of love, or if you're waiting for a message, a text, a call, something that is letting you know that you're, you know, in good graces. Or it could be you, you know, who's stalling on opening those lines of communication to give somebody something that would make them feel better. It's almost like it's not really happening. On the other hand, for another group of you, it could be that whatever this group of people is over here that's at a standstill, you could very much so be like, the example that I'm getting is, so maybe the circle of friends that you've been connecting with is just not really happening. Meanwhile, you've got someone else who is trying to come into the picture. And with this Page of Cups followed by the Knight of Cups and then the Ace of Cups, this could be something that is trying to, there's like the beginning or the start of something brewing. I don't know if it's a fling or some sort of, you know, don't get caught up on the gender, but want to be knight in shining armor. Usually, unfortunately, the Knight of Cups can represent the charmer, the playboy, the one who, you know, can sweep you off your feet for a weekend, but doesn't really have the stability and the commitment to stick around for the long term. It's just, you know, knight energy. Knights come and they go. But somebody is catching feelings. So again, this could be you or this could be the person that you're dealing with. However, the last card that popped out was the Six of Swords. And so again, this card came up in the other deck. Somebody is definitely choosing to move elsewhere, or maybe this is spirit encouraging the need to move elsewhere. And I was wondering, like, okay, why is the Six of Swords popping up yet again? Well, clarifying the Six of Swords, this time we have the Six of Cups. So this is definitely something from the past. This is some, if it's not a person from your past that is coming back to rekindle something, or maybe you're thinking of going back to rekindle something with someone from your past, this can really represent the need to detach and move away from things that you've done for years, things that have followed you from your past, even learned behaviors all the way back to adolescence and childhood. This is really like something to do, something that's been with you, or someone who's been around in your orbit for a while now. And either you've chosen to walk away or they've chosen to walk away because maybe it was a toxic, tumultuous type of situation. I don't know. I did want to get clarity more so on the Three of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Page of Cups, and what came out. A lot of earth energy. So for some of you, if this is representing business, this could be, you know, financially based, where something is just taking a long time with this Knight of Pentacles to come in, this beginning that you're looking to manifest, or some sort of materialization of sorts to come in. You could have invested a lot of time and years into something, but if this is relationship driven, doesn't have to be romantically based, you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, somebody who is taking their good, sweet, precious time to give you this new beginning, and to, you know, stick around for the long haul. This, you know, relationship situation could have been going on for years. Maybe it's off again, on again, and maybe they're the ones who are at the standstill, or maybe you're at a standstill with them. So going into the oracle messages to get clarity on not only what spirit is revealing here, but what needs to be potentially healed. From the romance oracle deck, if you are in a romantic situation, you got number 55 representing those changes that need to happen, changes that are on the horizon, changes that may already be taking place. This says someone from your past is coming back into your life. And this talks about what I hinted at earlier with the Six of Cups. Something from the past, someone from the past is resurfacing. However, from the general oracle deck, whether this is love, romance, relationships, or business, or something else, you got number 72. This says walk away from this situation. And numerology, 7 + 2 = 9, which heralds the ending of a thing. So, you know, this is really something to think about. If you were thinking about starting something up with someone from the past, or if someone has come back to you and they're wanting to start something with you and they're from your past, spirit is like, no, you need to walk away from this situation. And the past doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, so long back in the day where it's years. For some of you, it could be a year, it could be 6 months, anything that is no longer serving you in your present. The last message comes from the Goddess Power Oracle deck, and I really feel like this just sums it all up. It comes from the Goddess Morrigan, and her message is death and magic. And I'm going to read straight from the book because there are some key messages that I feel the collective really needs with this card. So your empowerment message is consider your life a magical gift and your experience of it a beautiful opportunity to leave the world a better place. You give that gift back when death comes and ends your time on this plane. Experiences, relationships, projects, and even long cherished dreams are all subject to the natural laws of death and the magic of the Celtic goddess Morrigan. Now is a time for you to let certain parts of your life die and recognize this process as something to celebrate as well as to mourn. Let go with love and gratitude. Leave your fears behind, for in death there is great magic, as nothing can ever be truly destroyed. From the ashes of the old, a new life and new dreams will come to be. Face this time of dying and death with love and courage. Be willing to be empty. Soon the goddess Morrigan will fill you up with magic and a new world will be born for you. This is her gift for you when you surrender your resistance and allow things to be as they are. So that's the empowering message with this card. I also do feel that some of you may actually be experiencing death of loved ones around you. And this is just spirit encouraging you to do the emotional, the energetic, the spiritual cleansing, mental cleansing, even physical cleansing, maybe some things in your house that you need to part ways with in order to move on. All right. Now, if you're struggling with moving on and this type of transformation that, you know, different levels of death can bring, your alignment message is magic is everywhere and in all aspects of life, including death, dying, decay, and what is dark and hidden deep within our very natures. Yet in our modern culture, we spend so much time in denial, concocting ways to avoid death, refusing to allow nature to be true. We've lost so much wisdom as a result. You're being invited to address the areas in your life that no longer serve and that need to die without a promise of what will take its place. Do you need to walk away from someone, y'all? I promise I can't make this stuff up. Everything is just confirming what has already been shown. All right. It says, do you need to walk away from someone or a way of behaving or thinking? Like the caterpillar who has no idea how to be a butterfly, you must surrender to the process of metamorphosis. You must make room for the miracle while at the same time not demanding certainty. The magical death goddess Morrigan offers you the alignment task of self-inquiry. What death are you resisting right now? What darkness do you need to bring to awareness? How has fear ruled your choices? Who could you be if you had the courage to look at life on life's terms? Your magic is so much stronger than you think. You can do this. Your dreams depend on it. Morrigan will be with you every step of the way. All right. So that is the message with this card, and the overall reading, you know, to me, it's just all about allowing the changes to happen, allowing the transformation to happen, allowing the old to die out so that the new can be brought forth. So I hope that these messages have resonated for you. If they have, drop a comment below, share the video if you feel it can be beneficial. And until next month's read, as always, stay safe, be blessed, and namaste. Bye.